currently in Mumbai, and I'm starting this video in the ending point of my trip, which was I think 9 or 10 days, I didn't even count, a trip in India. I call this trip a trip for the beginners. When I first time came here in 2023, India helped me a lot. It is a very unique country with a very interesting culture and with a very unique influence on the person who is visiting it. Maybe there is also a part that you just believe in that, but you know, I like to believe in what makes me more happy and successful. I like to believe in that things. So when I came here, I was miserable. I was financially and mentally in the worst condition ever, and I was lost. And I decided that I need to do the India trip and you know, to get maybe some answers, or just relax, or just meditate somewhere. And I did that. I remember 20 days trip in India, and it was great. I stayed by myself, which I do recommend a lot of people to travel alone. And I never felt safer, by the way. What I've heard about the India before, that it's not that safe to visit, etc., etc. Maybe I'm lucky. Of course, there can be crime, there can be dangerous situations, but if you are attentive, most probably you will even feel safer than in many Western countries that I'm traveling very frequently. So India gave me that strength. It healed me basically, because I was in a pain. Even now I think I can accept it, but it was really hard for me. But I think I was in a pain when I visited India, and it healed me very gently. And since then I'm visiting very frequently. My work is online. I'm visiting and living in India for the long period, and this time I decided to do this grand tour in India and to show everyone how you can start your trip. So in this video you will see all the cities that we visited in India that I recommend you to visit when you are first time coming in India, just to explore the culture, to see how many beautiful places, amazing hotels this country has, such a unique culture, interesting food. And this will be about 10 or maybe 12 days trip, and I hope you will like it. So next it will come the starting point of our trip. You will see the videos, and let me know if you like it. Hello everyone. As you may see, I'm actively appropriating Indian culture, but it's okay. I mean, we like to do that always with all the West and the rest of the world. So I am doing actually my first vlog, so it might be a little bit like messed up, and my teenager brother is going to help me to make from this some full video of my trip in India. So this is not my first time in India. I'm living from time to time in Delhi, so I know very well the culture, I know very well the cities, especially the main cities, which might be interesting for the visitors. So check out all this video, because I will show you all the 5, I guess, cities that we are going to visit with my sister, and like the best places there to stay, the best places to eat, the must-visit sightseeing places. So I hope it will be an interesting vlog, I'm sorry. So now I am in Samot Haveli Hotel, which is in Jaipur. So we started our trip from Rajasthan. This is like the most beautiful, I think, region in India, especially from the cultural point of view, because like it's all about Maharajas, Maharanis, it's about the king, it's about the beautiful architecture, amazing design. They have beautiful textile, they have amazing jewelry. So like I think this is the most beautiful area, especially for the art and for the craft of India, to see it and to understand what is it. This hotel in particular is very beautiful because it used to be a Maharaja palace, and now it becomes a hotel, and it has very beautiful sights. I will show you around. Now I will show the view from our terrace. This is a terrace which is going out from our room. It's a super beautiful terrace. So this is my look, by the way, all Indian brand. I'm carefully searching for the interesting Indian clothing, but this is like I think it's a mixed, it's not traditional, very traditional, but it's anyway quite Indian, because we're going to go out in a bit for kind of a lunch and already dinner, I guess. And here is the tikka, here is the tribe jewelry that I love very much. And here is my beautiful Maharaja ring. I found it in Johri Bazaar, which is a very famous, nice bazaar to visit. A bit expensive bazaar because it's for the tourists, but it's very beautiful and you can buy this kind of stuff there. So I have my personal Maharaja. Now we are going to one very aesthetic cafe that we found. It's like cafe bar in Jaipur. It's super noisy. I mean, I'm already, I think, getting used to this noise, but sometimes it's too much anyway. And a lot of traffic. But yeah, we're super hungry, so we decided to go out to see that nice place and to have a dinner there. So we just had our dinner in this Bellagio cafe bar, Bellagio bar, I guess more. It's a nice place, so we liked it. The food is okay. They have Italian cuisine. We ordered pasta. We were very hungry. I can tell that it's the best pasta, but generally in India to find really good Italian restaurant is not easy task. So yeah, now we're waiting for our driver to come, and we're going to visit one beautiful place, actually very famous in Jaipur. So stay with us. So we came to the famous palace, Taj Mahal, which is very beautiful. It has very beautiful small windows, which is historically made. I mean, they're telling that it was made for Maharanis, so the queens to look from the window to the street, but not to be visible for the human beings. So it is very, very beautiful palace. We are not going to visit this side because we don't have time, but like just this, even this facade looks amazing. So we're out again, and we are going today to visit some of main sightseeing places of Jaipur. We will visit Amer Fort. We will visit Panamina Kund, which is that famous staircase, very beautiful place. And we are going to visit, if we have time, also the city palace. What else? Yeah, my sister might visit an elephant sanctuary. I have already been there. But definitely I recommend you to visit it as well. There is one elephant sanctuary in Jaipur. They are actually coming, taking you by car from your hotel, taking you to that sanctuary. It's very ethical sanctuary, so they are taking care of the animals very well. I do not recommend you to take the elephants which are near Amer Fort, for example, because I mean they are in a very bad condition, and I don't think that they are treating them well. But here, when you go to these sanctuaries, you usually feed them, you can wash them, and just walk with them. I personally do not prefer also to sit on them, but you can just walk with them and have nice time with animals. So this is our plan today. I hope we will do all of it because it is going to be quite busy. So we arrived to Amer Fort or Amber Fort. It's like behind. You can see it's super beautiful fort. It's huge palace inside and very beautiful Mughal architecture that you will see. I will show the interior. So we're going to get there. Like this, there is an entrance. So here behind me you can see the famous Panami Makakun. I'm trying to pronounce it. I'm not pronouncing it right for sure, but anyway, I will write it down. So this is a very famous stepwell, and there are a lot of like these stepwells actually in Rajasthan, because Rajasthan is a very dry area. So these days people used to come here and collect the water from there. So this is the stairs. You can see they were going down when the water was going low, and they were collecting water from here. And actually this stepwell is from 16th century. So I think it's something that you, after Amer Fort, you definitely should visit, because it is very close and it is quite beautiful. They're not allowing to go there to make photos, because I think there it will be amazing shots. But anyway, it's quite nice, and the entrance is for free. I think you can really feed your ego while traveling to India as a woman, because especially if you're a good-looking woman and if you're wearing a little bit open clothes, they will definitely come to you. A lot of people, different age, different sex, the women and men and kids, they will come to make a photo with you. I still do not understand the main point of this habit to come to foreigners to make photos, because India is quite touristical. It's not like I'm the first foreigner that they have seen here. So I mean, especially in this touristical city, so I still don't understand what is the reason of asking so much photos. But like, you feel literally like a star. Everyone comes to you, let's make a photo. Can we make a photo of you, or can we make a photo with you? I'm okay with it. But of course, if I feel like I'm annoyed that they're too much, I'm just kindly telling them to not make any photos. But usually it is okay, especially with the kids and women. I just don't feel comfortable doing it with men. But because I don't know the reason what they're doing. They're showing these photos and telling that I'm their girlfriend or what. I mean, it's okay, they can. I'm also sometimes showing a beautiful, handsome man photo and telling people that it's my boyfriend, so it's fine. But yeah, it looks sometimes very weird, especially for the person who is not ready. But yeah, be ready for that. I can tell you that when I was planning to travel to India, I was informed that I need to wear very modest, because, like, you know, people are very traditional, etc. First of all, it really depends which area you go. Delhi, Mumbai are very, very developed, so you don't have to worry. Of course, when you go further, a little bit traditional areas, you better always have with you like this, something to cover. But I wear always very open. I'm not even wearing a bra usually, so I don't care. People are looking, but people are looking usually in every place, and it's not like I don't like it. So if you don't want people to look at you much, then please wear modest clothes. But otherwise you can wear whatever you want. It's not like they will just look at you, but I don't feel a danger in that. It's just like interest on your clothes, etc. It can be, especially in the traditional areas, in the villages. People, they don't see that much tourists, and it's interesting for them. So we arrived to Udaipur, which is our next destination, and we're on the way to an amazing hotel that we booked. I think the people who have been here maybe already understand about which hotel I'm talking, because it's like one of the most beautiful hotels I think in the world. And yeah, it was hilarious because we forgot after landing our luggage to take our luggage from the airport, so it was really fun. We go out without really remembering that our luggage is there and we need to take it, because it was very small airport and we just see the exit and we go to exit. And from what I can tell from my first impression, that Udaipur is quite green. It is rainy because we are during the monsoon in the city, and it's like cloudy, rainy, but it's beautiful. I love it. I don't know, I feel like a more relaxed vibe comparing to Jaipur. Jaipur is crazy because it's bigger city, of course, and Udaipur is so relaxed, kind of like, you know, like a village, a big village maybe, and I can feel that vibe over there. Maybe it's just early morning. We arrived, that's why I like that. So yeah, it's about like 45 minutes, and then we're going to take a boat to our hotel. So we are in the boat, which is taking us to this beautiful Taj Lake Palace, which I'm sure a lot of people heard about. It's a very beautiful hotel in the middle of the lake. Actually, Udaipur itself called the City of the Lakes. It's very beautiful. I will make a video. It looks very romantic. So I'm in the room in Taj Lake Palace. We actually choose, I think, the basic room, deluxe, and it's quite small. It's full with beautiful furniture, but yeah, it's quite small room. And the price for Taj Lake Palace Hotel is quite high. It's like a daily for the night. It's about $500. It depends from the season, I guess, but it's definitely worth it because this is a very unique experience. I've never stayed in this kind of hotel which was in the middle of lake or surrounded all by water, and it's very beautiful view from our window, and it seems like we are on the big ship. So yeah, it's definitely worth it to visit. They have nice program also. Evening at 6 p.m. They're doing a boat trip to show you sunset, which is for extra charge. They have also for free tour inside of the hotel because it's a heritage palace. Yeah, it was a palace of Maharaja, as I told, and they're showing like historically different places, different locations inside of the palace. And there's also music at the evening, so basically you can have like you can entertain yourself inside of the hotel. I think today we might stay even at the hotel. We might have here dinner. We went already to the pool. Now came take a shower, maybe go do nice photos and videos on some spots because they have very beautiful spots. I think this is an amazing place for the couples to come. I mean, I'm here with my sister, unfortunately maybe, but there will be really a nice and romantic getaway to go to visit this hotel with the beloved ones. But I see a lot of families actually here, so it's a very family place as well. So yeah, that's it. I don't know, we are a bit maybe tired because we have this harsh program. It is really harsh. So we had 2 days in Jaipur, it was super active. And now we're going to have 2 days in Udaipur. Again, it's going to be quite active, but today I slept even at the pool, like because I didn't sleep well. We fly with Indigo, which is the low-cost airlines, and they have a lot of flights inside of India. So we took flight from Jaipur to Udaipur. It was just 40 minutes flight. And we're going to fly actually tomorrow night. We're going to fly already to Varanasi. So yeah, it is a really harsh program. I mean, we used to that. We love this kind of stuff. Not everyone likes this, so maybe if you're choosing to travel to India, you can try easier program, not to put everything in 14 days, which we did, just to, you know, relax, enjoy more. But we have that energy, so we are doing that. So yeah, I will show you our dinner next, I guess, and the nice spots in the hotel. So after having a lunch in the hotel, we decided to go to see Udaipur city a little bit. Actually, there were all day 24/7 boat rides from the hotel. So whenever you want to visit city, you can visit city. It's just 5 minutes boat ride. And what I can tell about Udaipur, which I mentioned a lot during this video also, that it is very clean city, comparing especially to the cities even to Jaipur, to other cities that I've been in India. It's quite clean. Of course, it's smaller, but anyway, it's really, really much more cleaner. So we're currently in Udaipur city. We went from our hotel to have a lunch here. Actually, I want to also recommend this hotel because I read a lot of reviews and we actually wanted to book this hotel for our stay. It's called Ahmed Haveli, which is a vintage heritage hotel, and it's super beautiful, and it has a very nice restaurant where we came now for the lunch, but they didn't have availability. So if you thinking about between Taj and this, you can also choose this option because it's really, really nice one, and the prices, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, the prices were quite cheaper than Taj, and it is heritage, very beautiful, with a beautiful lake view. And during the evening, we witnessed a very beautiful traditional Rajasthani dance, which was especially very beautiful because of the sunset on the background and the technique and how beautiful they are dancing. It's a Kathak dance, traditional Rajasthani, especially in the Rajasthani region. So yeah, it was, I think, the great end of this beautiful day. Udaipur, I fall in love with this city. It's really beautiful and romantic. Good morning, everyone. We're still in our lovely hotel in Taj Lake Palace. I'm at the pool, although it's a bit cloudy, but still not raining and quite hot. And we are going to visit today a city palace. Udaipur, I can tell that has so many sightseeing places, like for example Jaipur. It doesn't have much, but I mean the city itself is very beautiful. We were walking yesterday in the old town. It has like these small streets like in Italy, you know. It's very beautiful and very clean, by the way, which I wanted to mention because when you travel and live from time to time in India, of course you appreciate when you see really clean streets. And Udaipur is quite clean city. Like I didn't see almost any garbage outside, and which was very great. You know, I wish all the cities in India were like that. So it's very clean. It's very beautiful. The lake, around the lake, all the restaurants, cafe, and the hotels and the buildings. So it's really super beautiful. It's like a Venice but in India. So of course, do not forget to put in your bucket list if you're visiting India, this beautiful city in Rajasthan. So we're going to head today to City Palace, which was a palace for the kings of Udaipur. They used to live in this palace, and they are still living there. So they are Maharanas of Udaipur, who are like, I guess, living the one part of the City Palace because it's a huge palace, and the other part is like a museum. So we're going to visit today the museum. The building looks from outside very beautiful because yesterday we were walking there. It's not far from our hotel. I mean, we will go by boat and we'll be directly in front of the city palace. And maybe we'll walk a bit in the city and we'll have lunch somewhere. And in the evening today we have a flight and we're flying to Varanasi. So yeah, we're ending our Rajasthani part of the trip. We put there only Jaipur and Udaipur, which are, I think, the most significant cities in Rajasthan. But to be honest with you, I think Rajasthan is so beautiful and it's so big and it has so much more to show you rather than Jaipur and Udaipur. They're just the most famous and of course very beautiful. So I think you can just do Rajasthan trip alone without visiting other areas of India, and it will take you many days because there are so many beautiful. They have a deserty area, they have beautiful sanctuaries, and yeah. So I think Rajasthan is something worth visit for longer than we did it. But yeah, we have quite active program. So next is going to be Varanasi. There are no direct flights from Udaipur to Varanasi. We are going to fly to Delhi to spend the night there, and then we will fly to early morning. We will fly to Varanasi. So we visited City Palace, and now we're having a break in the cafe, which is not far from there. And after just 1.5 to 2 hours, we're going to take our luggage and leave to the airport. So as I told, there are no direct flights to Varanasi from Udaipur. So we're going to take a flight and stay one night in Delhi, and then the next early morning leave to Varanasi. There is actually an option to fly through Delhi but not stay all night with just a couple of hours in Delhi airport. But we have a place to stay in Delhi, so we decided that we will do like that. And we'll change our luggage and stuff and head to Varanasi. Actually, Udaipur is quite small, so I do think that 1.5 days is totally enough for that. Maybe you can stay 2 days. It's very beautiful. It's amazing city for the couples. I really recommend all the people who want to spend their honeymoon somewhere, or just couples who want to enjoy time together. They should visit the city. It is really, really beautiful, and in the evening it's very romantic. So yeah, this is the place to visit. Now it's in my bucket list of all the romantic cities in the world. So see you in Varanasi. So here we are. We were meet and greet by the hotel staff. It's super hot in Varanasi, and we are going to our hotel. Beautiful. So this is our hotel. We just arrived. So we just arrived to our hotel. It's super beautiful. And it's very old. As I told, it's British Rama Hotel. It's again about 200 something years old. I don't remember exactly. They even have a very old elevator here, and it is actually one of the oldest elevators here in India. And we're going to do the check-in. It's extremely hot in Varanasi. I have been once before, but I don't remember that it was that hot. And the river level is super high. So they thought, unfortunately, we cannot take a boat ride evening for the ceremony, for this puja ceremony. So we have to watch it from the hotel side. Because last year when I visited, I did this beautiful boat ride, and in the evening I saw all the ceremony. But today it's not possible because of the high level of water. But yeah, we might be able to do the morning, to go to watch the morning puja. So yes, but we will wait, I think, a little bit for the evening time because it's extremely hot, and I don't imagine if we go out now. Here is our room. It is very cozy. I mean, the view is not the best, of course, but we are okay with that. It's quite small, but I get used to already to these historical hotels that they usually have quite small rooms. Here we have some cute compliments from the hotel. I didn't check what is it. I guess it's some sweets. And welcome letter. And here is the program. Actually, we have a lot of stuff, which is very nice that the hotel is organizing, complimentary and also chargeable. Like there is a henna, there is a evening Kathak dance, which I love so much, and we might go also for the morning puja. So we are now in British Rama. It's a beautiful property, very old, very stylish. And we just had a great complimentary feet massage in their spa. They have a great spa. They have really nice treatments. We might go also for the full body massage today later. For now, our plan is to go out to see around a bit. But what I can tell about the property that they have a lot of activities, chargeable and also complimentary. They have yoga morning, they have henna procedure, they have boat ride, and many other things I don't remember now. So I mean they can keep you pretty much busy, and yeah. So we're going to go out in a bit, and also we'll show you the hotel. Interior is great. So we are going now to the Ganga Arti ceremony, which is taking place every evening. We have a person from the hotel who's taking us there. It's starting actually at 6:30, but we're going a bit early. So here you can see behind the boards, which are not allowed, how I understand today, because of the high level of water. So we came to sit here right near, and the ceremony will take place soon here, the Ganga Aarti. So we're very close. We're going to watch from this side, not from the boat. But when the level of the river is not high, then you can watch also from the like take like these boats for rent and watch from there.
शुरू किया जाए तो नीचे की तरफ ना आए। सभी से हाथ जोड़ के निवेदन करो कि आरती स्थल भर चुका है, दूसरे एक भी व्यक्ति खड़े होने या देखने की जगह नहीं बचा है। मैं निवेदन करता हूं कि आप लोग सहयोग करें। आज लेट हो गया, कल जल्दी आइए और आके बैठ जाइए। जो यहाँ पर बैठे सभी को 3 बजे 2:30 बजे से आके बैठे हैं, तब उस
गंगा दीदी नमो नमः। ओम श्री गंगा दीदी नमो नमः।
So we are back actually from a beautiful Ganga Aarti ceremony. They took us from the hotel sides to that ceremony, but you can go also by yourself. The timing is usually at 6:30 in the evening, and my sister is naked here. You want to see her? So it was amazing, like amazing experience. And what I can tell you, Varanasi has like some energy. I'm not a religious person, to be honest. I do not believe in religions in general, but there are certain places which are very rare in the world where you can feel in a very small moment, maybe it's a couple of seconds, the existence of God or something which we can call God. And I think Varanasi is one of these places. I really feel something higher, something, not like I'm high here, but I really feel some other energy in this city. This is amazing. This is a must visit place. And our hotels, British Roma, is amazing. They provide us everything, literally. When we were back, there was amazing Kathak dance, which is one of my most beloved dances. I really am planning to learn it. Hopefully I can learn it. I don't know how hard it is. I mean, it looks very hard, but I think it is one of the most beautiful dances. So we saw that, and we went to this Aarti, and it was amazing evening. The weather today is not good, as you can see. and it's not allowed even to take a boat, but you can see that there are some people there taking it. So we are back from the Manikarnika Ghat. This is the ghat where they are doing all the procedure of burning the bodies. And there was a guide, kind of a guide, who actually followed us and told that there is no photo or video can be done. Although I saw people they were doing, but we didn't do because he was checking on us. And he took us, he showed around a bit, he told that it's on the donation. And so we watched, it was actually this funeral going on, and it was interesting because the guide was telling many interesting things about all this process and the tradition, how the one man in the family should shave his head, and there's a special place where they're shaving their head, and then he should turn on the fire, yes, give the body to start burning. And then this part of man and the front part of the woman, it's not burning fully, and then the small part of it which is left, they are throwing it in the gang, which I saw also. We were actually planning also to go to to wash ourselves in gang. I don't know how to say it correctly, but yeah, we're still thinking about it. I think we're not ready for that. So gang is quite, I think, dirty, although of course people are believing that it's a holy river, and I don't think it's dangerous for the health even if you go and go down deep down in the water, but yeah, we're not ready for that yet. So yeah, we saw this and it was strange and interesting experience at the same time. And then they asked for the donation. We gave a donation, but I think it was not enough for them because they were really not satisfied, which I don't like in India, that unfortunately the people might tell you something and then expect something else from you. I like in advance to discuss all the things, and I'm asking many times, like, how much does it cost? Because I need to be understanding if I'm ready to pay for that or no. And or maybe negotiate in the beginning, but there are some people that are acting tricky, and they are acting in the places like holy places or this kind of places, the religious places, talking a lot about the karma, so you feel like really bad of not giving or not doing. I personally do not feel bad because you cannot scare me with a bad karma, but because I'm not a religious person. But there are some people that might be scared, and it might, emotionally have a negative impact on them because they will think, oh, I'm bad, I'm doing something bad, they're not satisfied, gods will be angry or something like that. So yeah, it was interesting. Now we're checking out. We took a shower. That's the only thing I wanted since we were walking in the city, and we're heading to Mumbai. So we will be today in the evening Mumbai, and I will show you that city. Hello everyone. So today we are already in Bombay. We came yesterday. We landed at about 6 p.m. We came to the hotel. For this short stay, because we came quite late, we decided to book one small heritage hotel which called Abode. It is a very stylish hotel, like it's Western style, small rooms, small restaurant on the first floor where we had a breakfast. So it is cozy, very cozy, but not like luxury, not super comfy. But we just had to spend a night there, and today we're going to another hotel. We will stay in Four Seasons. We decided to book that one for the next day of staying in Mumbai. What I recommend you, of course, if you have an opportunity, definitely you should book Taj. Because it is a famous hotel. You know the story about the terrorist attack which happened in 2008 there, and I mean it's very beautiful. It's old. It used to be before a place where usually all the British king family they were visiting it. So it is really a historical hotel. And there's so many important people, politicians, stars that visited during the history this hotel. And it has a beautiful view because it's right near the India Gate. Actually, this abode is also very nice located. It's also very close to India Gate. But I mean, it's very basic. And yeah, we had a little bit trouble yesterday because my sister got poisoned, and we didn't do anything except I bought just a couple of pills and different stuff to try to help her to bring her back, because it is a very common thing actually when the people first time are visiting India. They can get food poisoning, because food is very different, you know, the taste, etc. And you can eat something, but the strange thing with us was that she didn't eat anything outside of the hotels. The hotels where we were staying were great hotels, and I mean, the quality of food we cannot judge because it was really good. We were eating also in the airplanes, so don't know, maybe the issue was in the airplane food. So, or maybe it was a heat, we don't know. Or maybe it was that guy that we didn't pay him and he told it's a karma, I don't know. But anyway, she's better now. Actually, she threw up a lot, but she's feeling good. And we are heading to the Dharavi tour. Actually, if you don't know about Dharavi, it's the biggest slum in the world, which is located in Mumbai. Last time I visited it with one amazing guide, Jitendra, and this time I asked him also to take me and my sister to see Dharavi. I have like mixed feelings about the visiting a slum, because now we are visiting a slum like it's a sightseeing place, but then people are living there, and maybe it's not that nice that we like, oh, like white people are visiting a slum to see what is it, but people are living without their personal toilets. It sounds weird, it sounds strange, maybe not even that respective, I don't know. But I think to know this cultural phenomenon, which is not a nice one, but to know that is also important. Definitely remind yourself how lucky you are. This is also a thing. Our guide, Jitendra himself, he's living in the slum, and he has opportunities. It's a long time to move away because he's earning quite well as a guide, and he has this option to just go and rent another apartment more comfortable. And when I asked him why he didn't do that, he told that he has this strong sense of community. It's his family there, it's his neighbors that he knows. So he doesn't want to leave them. So this is a very interesting thing why the people are not also leaving Dharavi. Although there are some people that are earning not bad, because in Dharavi there are people who are living, who are working as a, it can be like a hotel worker, it can be a waiter, it can be police representative. So there are people who are doing a normal job. So technically they can even leave Dharavi, but this is their home. So they have this strong sense of community, the people that they are surrounded by, so they're not leaving it. We're now in Dharavi. Our guide is taking us to the part where there are companies. They're doing a lot of recycling or a lot of work. So what I can tell, I mean, it still feels for me very weird to come on a tour to the area where people are living, where people are working. Although, yeah, you can feel that they are very poor here, because the amount of money that they are receiving monthly is not more than $80 to $100, and they're working 7 days a week for 12 hours minimum, and they are receiving not more than $80, $90 or maximum $100. This is horrible. And these are usually the people who are working here. They're not the people from Dharavi. In these areas, they're working the people who they don't have a home here. They are, for example, from other areas, like from the other more criminal cities. They're coming here for a better life. And they usually stay even here. The people are working 12 hours, 7 days a week, and they're earning so much less. And yeah, I mean, the condition, of course, of the life here is really not good. But there is a reason why they are still keeping the slums, because, as I told before, it's a community, sense of community. And yeah, some people, anyway, they're not earning enough to be able to rent something outside of slum. Yes, because here, how much it costs to rent an apartment in slum?
Okay, costs 3,000 or 5,000.
3,000, 5,000 rupees.
Price.
So person earns 9,000 monthly, 3,000 goes to apartment if he's living in slum, and the rest is just food, and yeah, that's it. So we are now in the residential area in Dharavi. I'm not making a video around much because, I mean, this is private area and people might not like it. The thing that guide told me, why the people are not leaving it. Actually, Dharavi, this biggest slum, is owned now, 80% of it is owned by the second richest man in India. I forgot his name because the government sold it to this guy. He wants to build here, you know, buildings, everything, etc. And hi, he wants to build a building, and he will kick out basically the people. He is a businessman, and there are 1 million people who doesn't know where to live and what to do. I mean, it's not a good program. Yes, it's not like that they are replacing and giving a better life for the people. It is Dhaaravi is located strategically very good place. It is in the middle of Mumbai. So the land here is super expensive actually. People are of course staying here illegal, so because their parents and grandparents stayed here. But of course if they just, you know, kick out the people from here and start to build, they can build a huge and luxury community here in the middle of Mumbai. It will have a really, really expensive price. So from the business perspective, it will be great. But from the perspective of humanity, throwing out 1 million people, most of them, they have to go to the other regions. Government is not able, unfortunately, to provide help for all these people. So they will be just homeless. And I mean, any kind of home is better than no home. So this is a horrible reality of India, and the other side of the rich weddings, rich people having fun and spending a lot of money. The other part of India is literally struggling. So we are now in the other residential part, which is the middle class part. So Dhaaravi, everyone thinks that if it's slum, I don't know, it's advertised so in a bad way that if it's a slum that everyone is living really, really bad. But no, Dhaaravi has 1 million people and it's divided to different areas. So middle class area, they basically have normal houses, and they have a AC, they have kitchen proper, they have a toilet. So it's not like all Dhaaravi is. Of course, they have like this poor part, which the houses are super small, etc., and they don't have these basic facilities. But here, in this good area, which is like a mixed area of Hindus, Muslims, and Christians, people are living okay. I think it's very much also negative advertisement of the slums because they are like. They like to show that it's much more worse than it is. I mean, definitely, it is a huge level of poverty here, but it's not that bad, I think. As they are showing it, people are doing their best to keep it clean, to keep their houses clean, to build their houses. Kids are clean. I see they are going to the school. I mean, I think it's just negative impact of the bad advertisement. Even the movie Millionaire in Slum, I think it advertised it, but not in a good way. So here is my style today for the dinner in Mumbai. I like it. I feel like Mumbai is this style. When I was trying during all the trip, match the style of my clothing with the city. And when I think about Mumbai, I think that Mumbai is modern, stylish, and very sexy. So we are on our way today to see a couple of sightseeing places in Mumbai. Because we were staying in Four Seasons, it's more like a business area with like nice restaurants and places to visit. But like if you want to see sightseeing places, you need to come to the fourth side. We came to this Horniman Circle. The only nice thing that India has actually after the colonization of Britain is a beautiful architecture. I mean, it's only in Mumbai. I think that it's still kept, and it is very beautiful, this area. This is a fourth area of Mumbai, and they have really, really beautiful architecture here. So behind me it's a famous Taj Mahal Hotel, which is famous first of all because of the terror attack which happened in 2008. Not a good reason to be famous, but before that it is a very historical hotel, and a lot of politicians and important people always when visiting in India, they used to stay here. But of course it becomes very popular, famous after 2008, when it was a horrible terror attack. It's about 160 people died here. It was an Islamic group from Pakistan, people bombed in the different places of India, not only here. They did a terror attacks, but here it was like the most horrible. Even there is a famous movie you can watch about it, a very, very heavy movie actually. So yeah, and now it's a super popular destination. It's very beautiful, it's historical, it has historical rooms. I haven't stayed there, but definitely if you visit Mumbai, you should stay here because it has a very beautiful view to the gate of the India and generally like in front of the water, and they have nice restaurant there. So we finished the walk in Mumbai. We didn't have much time here, and I don't know, we didn't visit like museums. Actually, our whole tour is not about like more like visiting museums or other cultural places, but just like, you know, to see the city. The cities we were visiting, we were just like, you know, walking around and getting to know their like architecture and not going visiting much sightseeing places, as you may notice, but we were enjoying, you know, our way. Anyway, like the main sightseeing places, of course, we visited. But like Mumbai and the other cities, they have so many things to show. Like you can do separate tour, only the architecture part or art part, and you can do separate tour for the food part. So yeah, we are heading to the couple of other sightseeing places, and then we will go to the airport. And from here, my sister will fly to Goa. I have unfortunately my job starting soon, so I will fly back to Delhi. You can also do like this your trip. You can end your trip in Goa, which is very nice, you know, just to relax in the end of the trip because it's quite harsh trip. So you can end it, of course, in Goa, just relaxing for a couple of days, you know, great weather, beautiful sunsets. Or you can finish here. Of course, as you may notice, we didn't include yet in our trip Taj Mahal, which is like the most famous sightseeing place in whole India. But we are going to visit it. After my sister will be back from Goa, we will go for one day Taj Mahal. There are great hotels in Agra, where the Taj Mahal is located. It's like Oberoi Hotel and a couple of others, I forgot the name. So you definitely can go to Agra from Delhi. If you're visiting first Delhi, then you can go to Agra, then go to Jaipur and do our trip that we did, like Jaipur, Udaipur, Varanasi and Mumbai. Or you can do like us, because actually you don't have to stay in Agra. It's very close to Delhi. You can just drive from Delhi. It's like 2-3 hours. I think 3 hours. Drive from Delhi and then come back the same day just to see Taj Mahal, because Agra doesn't have anything to show except Taj Mahal. That's how we are going to do. In the end of our trip, we will just go for one day, most probably by train, but maybe also by car. You can just go from Delhi, spend a half day in Agra and just come back, just to see Taj Mahal. So we arrived to Agra city, where I think the one and only, the most important sightseeing place to visit is of course Taj Mahal, which is right on my behind. And I'm pretty sure everyone heard about it. I think India is famous with Taj Mahal. It's the significant place to visit while in India. We leave it in the end of our trip. So from Delhi is actually just 3 or 2.5 hours trip by train to Agra. So you can just do even one day tour. Don't have to stay in Agra. Although they have quite good hotels to stay, but you can just visit and see Taj Mahal and go back to Delhi. So this is basically a mausoleum, which is built by Shah Jahan Mahal for her lovely, beloved wife, Mumtaz Mahal. They were extremely in love. It's like one of the biggest and most beautiful love stories ever. He got crazy in love seeing her somewhere in the market and took her as a wife, and she gave birth 14 kids, and actually giving birth for the 14 kids she died. And on memory of her, he built this. So this is like the one of the most beautiful love stories, and I think that everyone is dreaming of, not to die of course giving a birth of the 14th child, but just to be loved so much by your husband that he's mourning that much your loss. And yeah, he built it about 20 years if I'm not mistaken, and he like called out of all the country the best architectures to build this beautiful building. And you can see actually now that the Abu Dhabi mosque is very similar to the Taj Mahal. If you have been in Abu Dhabi in the Grand Mosque, you probably will notice the similarities. It's very, very beautiful building and definitely must visit place in India. During this trip, I didn't include stories about Delhi, which is one of my beloved cities, and I'm living from time to time in the city because it seems like I'm living there, and I don't feel like talking much about it. But it's a very beautiful city, and here I just put some names of the sightseeing places that you definitely should visit once visiting Delhi, because actually your journey can start from Delhi. Delhi is the biggest city. Delhi is a place where you can come for the shopping also, and you can start your trip because it has international airport, so you can start from Delhi and then visit Jaipur and then go with our route. So Delhi, I think anyway, will be visited by you, and it's a city that's worth visiting because it has many beautiful sightseeing places, and also it's very much modern and very much developed. There are nice restaurants, nice hotels, and beautiful sightseeing places. It's a great shopping city. When there's a like discount time, you can really find nice stuff there. Definitely, of course, during the traveling in India, you should put in your bucket list couple of days in Delhi. I think it will be anyway, because you have to travel or from to Delhi or Mumbai, because these two cities are biggest and they have international different flights. So thank you everyone for watching my video. Now I'm recording this video right before the new year, December 2024. So it took me literally half a year to post this trip and this guide about my trip in India. With this frequency, I think I'm going to have just twice a year maximum videos, but I'm traveling much more often, and I would like to share with you my experience in future also. So subscribe, like, you can follow me on Instagram, you can give me any questions, or if you would like to arrange unique private tours in India, I will be happy also to help you with that. So just let me know if you like my first video actually in YouTube.